This is the Groom Theory Way Podcast with your host, Haven Hobbs. It's time to show you the Groom Theory Way. It's time to start the show.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Haven, man. I'm back with another episode of the Groom Theory Way Podcast. I got somebody special today, man. This is one of my A1, day one brothers ever since I've been in the St. Louis area. And he's one of the guys who really took my barber industry, artistry to a different level, so to speak. He's been there through thick and thin, through the ups and downs. So I got to shout out to my man, Cash Theory. Welcome to the pod, man.
The one and only.
The one and only. If you guys don't know who he is, man, I do hair units, and he's the face of the model game. He also goes by the Michael Jordan of hair units. But we got him here, you know what I mean, to talk about hair unit type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So just to begin with, can you please just tell the cameras, please, just that what we do, man, is for content and clickbait only. We love women, you know what I'm saying?
We absolutely positively we love the ladies. Comment at the beginning of the video, like you said, just for content, just for entertainment, just to get the clicks and the likes up. So y'all ease up. I'm not that type of guy, so it's all good.
It's all love, man. It's all love. It's all entertainment. That's all it is, you know.
Nothing but love, ladies.
That's it. So a little bit of our backstory. I've been cutting you since 2013 or 14. 2013, 14?
Yeah, it's been about 10 years.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years. Cut that.
I think you started cutting me your last year in Rachel
That was
Shop.
about 2014 then. 2014. Yeah, so 2014, I started cutting my man Cash hair. And this was crazy. Our story, behind it, I didn't even like him at all like that. I used to see you at the gym. I used to see him at the gym working out, and he made these like mean faces, like unapproachable faces.
Just in my zone, man.
I know. I feel you, man. Then you know what it was though too. I remember we'd be in the locker room, then all the dudes in there be talking crazy about the New England Patriots. They used to be going in on them. You know what I'm saying?
TB12.
All right.
TB12. Go.
I remember we used to be going in, man. I was like, this guy, man, who just do this, man? And then I remember I was cutting this baseball player up, and you came to me like, hey man, I didn't know you cut hair. I like, yeah, I cut hair. Why you tell me? I'm thinking,
That was a funny introduction.
Right.
Man.
Like, why would I tell you? I don't like you that I cut hair, bro. Like, I want you sitting in my chair. You know what I'm saying?
And then my thing on it is, when I came to the shop for that first cut,
Yeah.
you were acting like a jerk.
You think so?
Man, I remember like it was yesterday. You went in the back, you popped your popcorn. Rachel had the little table set up right there in the front.
Yeah.
You sat me in the chair and put the cape on and sat in that chair at that table and ate your popcorn. I was like, what's this dude?
For real?
Dude, swear.
Come on, man.
Swear. You ate your microwave popcorn at that table. Like,
Bro,
I wasn't even sitting there, bro. Like, hey, man, I'm on my lunch. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
Hold on, but I remember when you first came in, though. I remember you came in. So I told you come sit at the chair immediately.
Sat in the chair, put the strip on, put the cape on.
Yeah.
Got your popcorn out the microwave, sat down and ate
That is
with your gallon of water.
Yeah, that is a jerk move. I ain't gonna lie.
Haven at his finest. The groomer at his
That's crazy.
finest.
So let's we'll get straight into it, man. We'll get straight into it, bro. I remember because I've been doing hair unit for 8 years, right? And I remember in 2015 or 16, I can't remember. I think it was the end of 2015, beginning of 2016. One of my good barber brothers, his name Wade the Barber. I seen him he did a hair unit. Somebody had like a plug, all of a sudden they got hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him immediately, hey bro, I gotta learn that, bro. Man, what's up, man? He's like, how you do that? He go, oh, man, I do them all the time, you know what I'm saying? This and that. I like, man, listen, I pay whatever for me to come learn this, you know what I'm saying? Just tell me the price, whatever. Yeah, I do them all the time, man. You know, just whenever you want to come out, let me know. I'll never forget, it was a Wednesday night, bro. I like, man, I come out there this weekend. You know what I mean? He was like, all right, babe, we could do that. I booked my flight that night, right? And I remember, like, fast forward, I think you came on a Thursday or a Friday. I don't know which day it was. More likely it was a Friday.
Probably Friday.
It was Friday. And Now at this time, our relationship, man, you used to come in to get cut, and that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't talking a lot like that.
Right.
Yeah, you was like
because y'all would just be talking about y'all Madden tournaments online. I was like, okay, well,
very quiet guy. You know what I'm saying? You really wasn't doing a lot of talking, but you was a great tip though. You tipped though. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. You was a great tipper. So I ain't sure I cut and lace you up, bam, bam. And so I remember you was a little thinner on top, and I was like, man, I need a model. So I never forget. I was cutting you up, bro. And in the middle of the cut, I asked you, hey man, I'm about to go learn this weekend, man. Then like, would you be interested in it? Would you be interested in this? And you were like, you started laughing, bro. You started laughing at me, right? I was like, damn, I guess not. You know what I'm saying? So I finished, like, right? Hey, so I'm finishing. I'm cutting you up.
Well, what's going through your mind
when
I
happened?
laugh, right? And then you got to finish the cut up.
I mean, because honestly, you was very stoic. Your demeanor was very stoic, bro. Like you never showed no emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't know. Like,
That's
you know,
me.
I really didn't know. So I was
You'll
like,
never know if I'm up or down.
yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I guess that's a no then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finished cut my man up. You know what I mean? And at the end of the service, bro, I think I gave you the mirror. I don't think I gave you the mirror. You wasn't sure about the mirror. I was like, you was like, hey man, but for real, I'll do that. I'll be a model. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, for real, you be a model? You're like, yeah, man, I'll be a model. I like, so you don't care about me taking no pictures of, videos or nothing. You're like, nah, cool. Like, bro, listen, if I post this, it's probably going crazy. So you ain't gonna trip at all. If I take pictures, I do photos. I'm like, no, I don't care. I like, cool. So I never forget. I went out there that Saturday. I think I came back that Monday. I think I hit you up like that Monday to come through. I had to be that Monday, right? You probably came through, or maybe the weekend.
I think it had to be on Monday because we were the only two in the shop.
Yeah, okay, it was Monday because I remember I just got back.
Yeah,
I just wanted,
we were the only two in the shop.
I got this information. I wanna try it. And do you remember how long it took me to do that?
8 hours.
8 hours, right?
It took 8 hours.
Right. So back then, for those who don't know, hair units back then, we didn't have the luxuries of the short units or the wave units, the braid units. All we knew was a box unit, right? So everybody who got a unit had to get a box. And me and my man was in the barbershop for like 8 hours. And I remember I finished it. It looked so cold. It was a high top fade with a part. And we did videos, did photos. And I was like, man, it's about to go crazy. We posted that bad boy. I'm talking about viral.
Bananas.
Right? And that day, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That day, because that day was I know we always play around, but that day changed everything about the brand, bro. Groom Theory, not just myself, but the brand.
Right.
So now, like, obviously, I'm in a field of barbering where it's constantly growing, but not a lot of people are doing hair units. So it kind of created a new identity for myself, right? And once I did that, bro, I remember I went to an event maybe like 2-3 weeks later. I just remember everybody was talking about it. Everybody seen it. Everybody wanted to learn. Everybody wanted me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was one of the pivotal and changing points of my career, bro. It was 2016 when I did that. So I want to ask you this question. How did you feel when we first did that? Like when we first got that, we did that service, man. How did it make you feel?
It's strange at first, like you said, thinning at the top.
Yeah.
You've been going through it for some years or whatever. But then, because I'm an individual, I love hair.
Yeah.
Well, the hair on top of my head, the rest of that stuff's a different story for a different day.
Yeah.
But genetics
Yeah.
played a role in me not having it anymore.
Yeah.
And then when you came to me with the idea,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, this might be a chance to get back in the game.
Yeah.
So I was all for it. And after we had finished and, got back out here in the streets and people like, wait a minute, yesterday you looked like, but not today what's going on?
Right.
But I wouldn't change it for the world, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. We've been like 8 years now.
8 years, bro.
Man, I ain't never look back.
Yeah.
Just continuing to try to come up with ways, man, just to do different things. Just keep raising the bar, man, out here. And like you say, I'm the Michael Jordan of this hair unit game. I don't care where you go, who your barber is, your stylist or whatever. I'm that dude with these hair units.
Facts. I gotta give you a backstory about why we call him Cash.
Oh my God.
All right, we got to so my man used to come in the barbershop, right? He's coming to the barbershop with like a fanny, not a fanny bag, right?
It was a crossover.
A crossover bag, right? Crossover bag. And every time he about to pay, he had a wad of money, just right. And so, my brand's called Groom Theory. So he used to tell like, man, I'm Cash Theory. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we was called Cash. So that's how you got Cash Theory, So
And we ended up dropping the theory and just went with cash.
just straight cash. So Cash, me and Cash, we always joke around like when I'm servicing him, whatever, and I'd be like, man, I changed your life, bro. Or I might say, I saved your life, right? And he'd be like, man, I changed your life. And in actuality,
Yeah.
it worked both ways because without him, I wouldn't have never, been able to fund my second location. You know what I mean? And so he always jokes around. We at the barber shops. He's like, man, actually, I part own this whole building.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah. And
I need you to start splitting that booth rent with me too.
we'll talk about that another day, man. We'll talk about it another day. So, okay, so now we do the hair units, right? We start doing skits, man, and people don't know your personality. You're like, I like you're very stoic, you're very quiet. When you're not say quiet, you're just to yourself. You don't mess with a lot of people. So I'm pretty sure your circle is real small. And so now, like, more we've been posting, different videos. People have seen your character. Your character have grown on a lot of people. It's crazy. It's so called a character, but it's really this is who you are though. It's nothing changed. It's genuine you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So how do you feel about that, man? Because I got a lot of clients, man. They say, they fan of you, bro. When they see you, you be like, give them a head nod. You don't show no emotion, bro.
Man,
What's up?
You got to keep it simple in these streets.
Right.
Man, it's just wild how these hair units have just changed things. People, hey, what's going on, or not even acknowledge you. Now they just, hey, what's going on? Haven cut you up, and all. I'm like, come on, man, stop it.
Yeah.
It's just a haircut.
Yeah.
But
honestly, bro, I don't think you understand the magnitude of what the confidence that you give other people, bro. You know what I mean? I have a lot of clients that's just my chair. And I remember at first when I used to do their hair units, they didn't want no face, no picture, no nothing. Now they're getting more comfortable, putting their face out there. Cause I'm educating them like, man, listen, this is a service, man. Hair units, hair pieces, it's a part of a service.
Right.
It's just, what I mean? It's okay. But the more they see you, bro, they're getting more comfortable of putting themselves out there. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, I got a hair unit. It's cool. It's cool. This is what I got. This is what I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where does that confidence come from, man? Cause a lot of people, man, like, don't know how to can't do that. People like be tripping like, but you just.
You know what? I don't necessarily look at it as confidence.
Yeah.
It's just me not being worried about what the outside world has to say.
Yeah.
And I get that from my mom. My mom was like that. Just being worried about what I think about it, what I feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be some haters. Whatever you do, you're gonna be some. I'm pretty sure you got haters.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting a perfect score at Bronner Brothers, I'm pretty sure they got you some haters. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But did you worry about that though?
Nah, not at all.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So I'm the same way. So I wasn't worried about it. That's why when you said, hey, do some videos, take some pics, I'm with it. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, people who know me or see me on a daily basis, they're gonna know that that's not real.
Yeah.
So if people who don't know me see me on the internet, I could care less, they rock with it.
Yeah.
I love them to death. If they don't, still love them to death.
Yeah. That's dope, bro. Like, because I know you're not really big on social media, but you're really kind of like you have a lot of followers, bro. Like,
Hey man, I'm just trying to.
Hey, you got a lot of people, man, that rock with you, man.
I'm just trying to be a motivator for the people.
No, that's real, man. It's all, hey, like I said, it's always like, so Cash, like every time I have classes in the St. Louis area, he's always a model. He always shows up for me, and a lot of people, like it's like crazy because people love our relationship that we have because we be bickering and battering with each other, going back and forth.
And but people think that's real too.
They think it's real too, but it'd be all just funny. It'd be all funny games. You know what I'm saying? And so I gotta ask you this: so when did you start losing? When did you start losing hair? At what age?
Ooh,
when you
wow. Man, it was probably maybe 2 or 3 years before I met you. That's when it really started to really thin out and just really get crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's crazy. Cause how the internet is a cruel world. People don't understand. They don't know what people go through. They just assume like, oh, I'll never get that. But now that I've been in the 8 years, I've serviced a lot of different type of people.
Right.
You know, from 12-year-olds to 60-something-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's case is different. Male pattern baldness and alopecia, right? Stress, and people think, man, just cut it off. But people don't understand. Like, yeah, it's easy for you to say, because hair is people say you're not your hair, but also hair is it's still an art form. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You're able to express yourself in a certain type of way, right? And so the question I want to ask you about when you start losing hair, did anything waver about your confidence, or it just is?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it just
Absolutely
yeah,
not.
it just is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
It's just, I look at it as a part of life, and that's what happened. But
Yeah,
it just happened to lose something that you really love, have going for you,
Yeah.
which I love to have hair on top of my
Yeah.
man. I used to have a box, used to rock the curl,
yeah.
cut that down, got the brush and a do-rag, and started rocking the waves.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, why do I have hair on my pillow? What's
Right,
going on? And
right.
then, next thing you know,
So
it's gone.
yeah. Now, cause I know now we're getting older. Now that we've been at it for some years, I noticed you like rocking like hairstyles like this, waves, not waves,
Right,
like
not the
dreads.
waves.
Yeah, red dreads, braids, maybe mini boxes. Why you don't like waves no more, man? I got a question. Why you don't like doing the waves? It's just too simple.
just-
Because everybody got it.
Right, man. It's
Yeah.
just like, there's nothing to the wave. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's just put the do-rag on, get up, maybe slap something on and hit it with the brush, and then you out the door. It's
Yeah.
like this. I want to keep it funky, and waves are just, waves are cool. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Whether if it's a hair unit or, it's your real hair or whatever, I ain't
Yeah.
got nothing against it. But for me, personally, I want to do something a little bit more pizzazz to it.
Yeah, that's not your style no more. It's just you want to.
Nah, that ain't me. That ain't. The waves are Tony.
Yeah.
This other stuff is cash.
I got it. Hey, so so people sitting on the fence, man. What are some of the pros? Can you tell people what are the pros and cons to a hair unit?
Pros. Which one you want first?
Let's start with the pros. What's the pros to it?
I do feel like, number one, if you do lack the confidence, because you're bald for whatever reason, whatever your reasoning is, that hair unit will restore, some of that confidence.
Yeah.
Just makes you feel better. For me, it makes going out looking better. It makes outfits look better.
Yeah.
People, and like you said, I'm a quiet to myself guy, but the attention there is there.
Yeah.
It comes, you know what I'm saying? And you can notice it and you can feel it. Now, if you're an attention seeker, absolutely, that's going to be a pro for you.
Yeah.
But with that comes the cons, and one of them is you're going to receive some hate.
Yeah.
But again, that's with everything in life.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, people are going to love it.
Yeah.
Some people are going to hate it.
Yeah.
And especially when they don't understand it.
Yeah.
That's when the hate really comes. And like you said, just cut it off, just go bald. I wouldn't date a guy this, he catfishing and can't go swimming, can't do this. First of all, I don't even know how to swim.
Right,
So I won't be going swimming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can still, if you're into fitness, you can still go to the gym,
Yeah.
still shoot ball.
Yeah.
You could do whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is maintain it.
Yeah.
Just like if it was just your real hair,
Yeah.
just maintain it.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
And so how often do you come to the barbershop, man? Let everybody know how often do you come to the barbershop?
Man, I come see this dude once a week. Once a week,
All right.
and my haircuts have become a bill.
All right.
It's no longer a luxury, it's a bill now. I gotta work to get my haircut. Every Friday, faithfully. Groom Theory.
Groom Theory. Nah, that's cool. Now I gotta ask you another question too, because there'd be a lot of hate in the comment sections.
Mm-hmm.
Girls be like, so what if I rub on his hair? What if I pull it off? Have you had any problems with any of your significant others with you having a hair unit? 'Cause I'm pretty sure they all knew you have hair units, right?
Right.
Did you have any issues with them?
No.
They was completely
Never.
fine with it.
Never.
Were they like, man, pretty much we can both take our wigs off at the end of the night? Were they on some stuff like that?
One in particular.
Yeah. So pretty much, so what you're saying is you really never have no problem. Do you let them know up front, or do they be asked, or like, what do you be? Have you
It's
ever had a
not-
situation where like people like, I like your hair? Do you ever say like, yes, it's a hair unit?
It doesn't come up in conversation like that.
Okay.
It's not like hey, I'm so and so, whatever. Hey,
Yeah.
by the way, this ain't real.
Right.
But if it does come up, like we do this a lot, frequently.
Yeah.
So if I was rocking with someone and it's gonna change. It's gonna go from the Will Smith looking box to then we jumped into the dreads. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
When I was with you yesterday, like, okay, well, this is what it is. And I'm never afraid to share that with people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't just meet people and just bring it up. Oh, yeah, it's a hair unit, by the way.
Yeah. No.
I don't.
Not at all.
Not at all. But I'm honest about it.
Yeah. So did they ever ask you like this, like a girl you started dating, took particular interest in? And if they ever ask you like, hey, your hair looks nice, or how does that? I mean, I just want to know, like, has that ever happened? And you tell them, oh, no, it's a hair unit, then they don't believe you or something. You gotta show them a video or
Only time they see the videos if they look it up. I don't, because I don't have like the videos or anything in my phone because you never send them. But whatever. But no, man, it's just everybody's been cool. I guess that real small circle that I have, I keep it.
Yeah.
With people that are open minded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just not just hair units. That's just with anything in life.
Yeah. So I gotta ask you this too. How does it feel to go viral multiple times? How do you feel about that?
You know what? It still amazes me every time it does.
Yeah.
And I guess it's because I'm not into social media like you and, posting and followers and all of that, even with this podcast or whatnot.
Yeah.
Man, it still amazes me that people really follow like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why I try to, reinvent every, you know what I'm saying? Every time we get ready, like, hey man, what you want to do? I don't know, man. Let me think about it or whatever. And then we came up with this idea. I was like, yeah, I like this.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was dying laughing, bro. When we remember before we did the hair unit. I'm like, what's up, Cass? How you feel? Yeah, the past. I'm like, man, what's up, man? How you feeling? Then you just went straight to it. Like, get tired of I was dying. I did not expect you to say that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It just came out. Right. I don't even know where it, dude.
I think it's a funny one because you was chilling, how your face was
But
looking.
you know what I think led to it? When I came in, you were like, man, it just seemed like your energy off. Yeah. And that's just crazy how two people can feel like each other's vibration like that. Because like you said, when I came out, like, I wasn't really feeling it that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm sick of these. Out of nowhere.
Right. It was funny because when I was editing, because it took me like, I didn't, usually with videos when I do with you, like I might go home that day or that night. If I don't edit that night, I edit the next day. It took like almost a week for me to edit it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because I was wondering where you gonna ever put it out.
Yeah. So when I started editing it, then I'm like, okay, I'm putting all the clips together, right? I'm putting all the clips together. Then I'm like, that first part, I know you didn't want the other part.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at, you cool if I say this? I had to text you first because I was gonna put it right at the front, like beginning, how it is, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm cool, like, all right, because it's a attention grabber, and it's funny as hell. And then, like, let me change the voice on there a little bit too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, but
you didn't put my Eminem music on there either, like I asked.
Nah, man, I got you next time though. I ain't want to get copyright, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure Eminem ain't gonna mind.
I'm pretty sure on mine, but Instagram, when you use their music, sometimes they be tripping.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. So I ain't want it to explode. Then all of a sudden they then copyright, then they take it down. They got to get verified, all kind of crazy stuff, man.
I got you.
So, okay, man. So, in ending, because I think we covered a lot of different things.
Ending?
Oh, you want to keep rolling?
Man, keep rolling.
Oh, okay, what you want to talk about, man? What's up? No, I was talking about the hair units. But do you have any questions for me, actually?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about this on my drive over. If you take Groom Theory past and present, everyone that you've employed, right? Then taking you out of the equation, what's your Groom Theory Mount Rushmore?
Taking me out the.
Yeah, can't put you on the Mount Rushmore.
I mean,
Past and present. You only get 4.
only get 4 people.
You only get 4 people. Past and present. It's going viral, folks.
Past and present as of right now. Okay, so I mean, I got to go with Jewel, Tez, Bean, and then.
Let me see if I was right.
So it's weird because the clearest day out there is Joe, right? That's my guy, Joe. But so I got Tez, I got Bean, I got Jewel. Those my top 3. Then obviously Joe is one of my guys, but then also Lakin one of my young boys too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard.
Nope.
Because I've been with but because right now present, Lakin's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But from the whole aspect of everything, I gotta go with the original, bro. I gotta go with it's Jewel, Bean, Tez, and Joe. Just because the difference between them is the customer service part, bro. All of them was exceptional with customer service. Bean was kind of quiet, but like Bean was great in other things.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came to like the customer service part, it was Joe and Tez and Joel got the best customer service.
Right.
For everybody, and that's what my brand was built on: customer service and professionalism, being professional, dressing. So I got to go with them. But cutting wise, like now we talking about cutting or just overall everything, right?
Everything.
Yeah, I got to go with them for sure. The originals, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. It's like they always got a special. Like I know we always talk about it, and they're always gonna have a special place in my heart because they knew what. The thing at that time, I didn't know what I was going to do, right? When I created my brand for people, Groom Theory, when I opened the barbershop, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just know it was going to get done some way, somehow. Right. But the key thing was I need the right people. And I pray for that. I had the right people with me who's very receptive, teach coachable and want to learn, bro. And that's what I had. So I'll always be grateful for that, man, because they some diehards, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how you feel about that? The Melbourne one?
I thought I was thinking that you were going to say exactly what you said.
Yeah.
But I thought instead of you going with Joe, I thought you would win with Lake.
Yeah. Thing is, Lake, my guy. That's the thing. Lake 3 years in with me. Joe. I got him right out of barber school, and it's just a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because Joe is just like everything he did. I told him to do. He did. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even Lake does the same thing. He's just different. He's just younger. It's different. It's a different world, bro.
Right.
Like YouTube. He's all big on YouTube and like that aspect. The video cameras and stuff. Like I love that he's on that path. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to fight for Joe to post. You know what I'm saying? Or to market itself while Lake is gonna market itself regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different, man.
It's a different time now.
Totally different time.
Yeah.
It's a totally different time.
Yeah.
I will always cherish them times though because it was really
Groom Theory Florissant was something else, boy.
Pre-COVID, bro, like before COVID, and it was just a vibe in there, bro.
The atmosphere in the shop.
Yeah, especially the first 3 years.
Man.
Because Tez left after his 3rd year. Well, yeah, he did 3 years and left. So that first 3 years, bro, oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Amazing. You know what I'm saying? Bananas. And you seen it all too.
Man, I've been there from the start.
From the start, bro. Like when that was a I'm always grateful for that, bro. Like always. You know what I'm saying? Even now, I got some good young bulls around me too. You still like, you know what I'm saying? It's just different times though. It's just totally different times, man. Different, and as a barber, bro, it's crazy because I'm getting older now. Like I'm like the OG now, right?
Yeah, I see that.
You know what I mean? Back then I was 28 with that shop. You know what I mean? Now I'm about to be 38.
Right.
I'm 28 back then. There's other cats in the St. Louis area that's OGs. I'm going on for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so now it's like, okay, as a barber who always was grinding, and now that I don't have to grind like that anymore, it's just different. It's a different type of motivation now, And sometimes still you got to be like, man, you know what? You got to let these dudes have it, man. You know what I mean? But you got to be relevant in something else in different space. That's how it comes down. Because I don't want to be that barber cutting 50, 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? Because as a barber, you want to make your bread, then invest that stuff in other things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so that's where I'm at now with it. But I'm always gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still able to change people's lives. So
There you go with that. That's your thing, ain't it?
for real, man. Change.
But, and speaking about changing lives, what are your thoughts on people like Jewel and Nick, Joe? You said you got out of barber school.
Mm-hmm.
You've influenced them, and maybe Lake. I don't know Lake's story, but you've influenced them, and just to see where they are now, especially with Nick. Oh my God, that dude! I seen that young man in the shop just standing there watching you cut me and your other clients or whatnot. And to see where he is now, you know what I'm saying? That guy, man. How does that make you feel?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Nick, dog, it's crazy because Nick's a really good guy, man. Really good kid, man. I ain't gonna say kid. He grown. He got 23 years old. Because the old Haven, I probably would have fired him. But before, for real, like, because then obviously when I was in Florissant, it was a different type of skill level, right?
Right.
And at that time, I was like, okay, you have to have this mode. You know what I'm saying? But then once I opened my second location, I realized it wasn't about the skill no more. Because I had stylists, the people was still coming in and sitting in their chair, and they really wasn't as skilled yet. Especially as cats like, Joe and Bean, you know what I'm saying, or Jewel. But people still come to the shop and get service and be okay work. So with Nick, I liked Nick because he came, he was locked in. He was a student. He wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
He was young. And he just wanted to be around, bro. I remember he was filming me and Lake when we go to the high schools. He was just always just around, like you said, just watching haircutting. And just to see him, like, he used to mess up some haircuts, you know what I'm saying? And just to see him now, bro, like, where he could cut any texture now, and he's confident, his customer service A1. It's like, man, it's like it brings joy, bro, because like I could have easily gave up and be like, man, you got to go, bro. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? But he is the epitome of what someone who never gave up, bro. You know what I mean? He's the epitome of someone who never gave up in his dreams. And just see him living it now. You know what I'm saying? He got a kid, he got a nice lady. Just see him living in it. And that's the biggest, I get fulfillment. I get fulfilled for that, man. Like once I realized that my passion is impacting people, bro, it's like, man, it brings joy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody like Jewel, like to see Jewel 10 years ago as a stylist, wanting to learn how to cut hair.
Right.
Now she got cold quick though. It's not like quick.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
she's just like there, like television. You know what I mean?
Jewel like passed you a long time ago.
Hey, she cold, bro. Like
Jewel's beard game, man, God,
ridiculous.
Dog.
I mean, I remember it's so crazy. Before like COVID too, I remember like she was doing some, an amazing work. I'm like, oh my gosh, Joe, give me fresh real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then like, obviously Joe, I got him out of barber school, and he didn't understand about dressing differently, and then he started dressing nice. We used to have competitions with who dressed the nicest. You know what I'm saying? And customer service A1, and it's just a good dude. Yeah, everybody, bro. Like, I just bless me, like Bean, like even Bean, bro. Like
Bean cold.
But this is the crazy about thing, Bean, bro. Like I see him, he used to come to work on a skateboard, bro.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he has one of the dopest stories. He said, I was when he had a car, all of a sudden he just had a skateboard. He be coming in all sweaty and stuff. Hey, Bean, you remember Bean? Humbling beginnings. No, but like Beans come to work with a skateboard, bro. Like he took the skateboard to work. And so one of his cool stories is he went from, pushing the skateboard to pushing the Benz. You know what I'm saying? And now he's the owner he's the owner of a shop now. Like that stuff right there, bro, like that brings, because it just shows I'm doing something right. If the people who stay connected to me, bro, I feel like they thrive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying I'm just that type of guy. Like, oh, you gotta be. No, I'm like, I do good for people, bro. I'm a giver. I want people to win. I sincerely want people to win. Because
when I listened to that God Did song, and then Jay-Z's verse come on, he was like, how many billionaires came from Hov's crib? Yeah. It makes me think about you and how many people transitioned from Groom Theory and did their own thing. Yeah. Terrence got his shop. Yeah. Tez doing his thing. Bean got the shop. Jewel do her t-shirt thing on the side.
She does multiple. She got multiple businesses.
The cupcakes. With man, dude. How many billionaires come from Haven's crib? Man,
it's all them, brother. It's so crazy because people used to always be like, I remember vividly, bro. I remember when Ted's got his first shop. People used to be like, man, how you feel about that? You mad, bro? And that's the problem with most people, bro, especially us black men.
Preach.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You so worried about why you so worried about the next man, bro. Like, nah, you gotta be genuinely happy for people, bro. Once I learned that you gotta move with love, bro, that's the key to everything. Moving with love. Like, I want him to win. Like,
Right.
he is a reflection of me. His success is my success.
Right.
And that's the biggest problem people don't understand. Like, you want to compete with somebody. Nah, man, we win together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, me and him had a dope. You already have you seen?
Yeah, I did.
Like, we had, it was like a vibe, bro, because he was like the first one, and it still brings joy. And he went out there and did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all about.
And still doing it.
Still doing it. Like, you know, that's what it's all about, man. And like that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Even now, I just want my barbers to win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're trying to do in life, my job and duty is to get you to that level. You know what I'm saying? So.
And man, I saw not too long ago on Facebook, I think one of your memories popped up, and it was when you did Pop's hair unit.
Yeah.
And man, Pop, if I weren't the hair unit model, Pops could have done it.
Man, he killed
Pops
that
could have done
He
it.
killed that
Man.
cut, man. He killed that
And
cut.
he was happy about it. That made me think about, man, you know, maybe we could do some salt and pepper since I got all this gray going on, man.
That'd be tough.
I owe this gray to you too, by the way.
You
This was all black before I met you.
Hey, ain't my fault, man. Hey, ain't my fault, brother. You know what I'm saying? Getting older, man.
Whatever.
Yeah, that day is special. I'm so glad I got that on. I recorded that, bro. Like, even to this day, when I see it, it just pop up. It was on my Instagram. I got it pinned on on Instagram, TikTok. So if I'm ever on, I always see it. It's the first video.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that I was able to do that for him for his birthday, that was like the biggest thing for me. And like, it's so crazy, you know. I tell all the time, that was my last time I saw my dad. You know what I'm saying? It was that day. And you wouldn't think that's gonna be the last time you see somebody, but
Right.
the fact that I was able to, you know, do something for him and the joy he had from it, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I've never been on a hair dryer before. I'm doing all kind of, I'm beer white, you know what I'm saying? But that was he definitely took a dope hair unit, man.
He did.
Yeah.
I only ever got the chance to meet him once. That was
For real, only one time?
yeah, that was at the grand opening for St. Charles. Yeah. That was the only time I ever met Pops,
All right.
man.
You met my brother too then, right?
Yeah, we hooped with your brother.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, that's
He
right.
came down. We went on a little hoop session over at Golds on Lindbergh.
Yeah.
Back when there was a Golds on
Right.
Lindbergh.
Man, don't you miss some of the hooping days, man?
Man, dude, who you telling? Man, them Sunday runs. If you lost, you might as well go work out or go home. Because you ain't getting back on the floor.
But I remember I started bringing the shot clock.
Yep.
Then the one day I wasn't there, them all break. Somebody used them, hey bro, you ain't working. I'm like, that's a whack. Now those times, like, so for instance, my man, he works out every day, damn near 6 times a week at least. He used to hoop. Still, I don't know if you don't hoop no more, right? But
No, but
you would. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
the hair unit's still intact. It doesn't matter working out. You know what I'm saying? People always, and this was what gets me about hair units too. People always, man, can I go swimming in the ocean and everything? I like, do you usually go swimming? No, but now suddenly you get a hair unit, you want to go swimming all of a sudden?
Right.
Why change that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't let the hair unit fool you. Don't go try swimming with the sharks now. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how to swim, so don't think I'm headed to any type of body of water for real.
No,
they're easy to maintain. Yeah. You know, you just gotta stick with it, just like you would, like I said, if it's your own hair. You know.
Yeah. It's so crazy, man. Like this, like Cash is one of my clients, man. He's like a brother. I tell him everything, right? Usually clients tell me everything. But I feel like he has so much information on me. I don't got none on him. Like I noticed I be doing all the talking when I say I do about 80-70% of the talking, bro. Seem like your boy just be listening. I'm like, I ask your question, and it's like, oh, I'm no nothing.
Dude, when I tell you my life is simple, it doesn't get any more simple than that. It doesn't, bro.
For real?
It does not. You know what my life is. And I've always told you, if something kicks off, you're going to be one of the first people to know.
All right, man.
But until then, man, there's nothing.
Okay. How you feel? I ain't gonna lie, man.
When I see you,
you know what? Type of way.
You know what? I'm going to see what happens in these next few days. Maybe I have something for you Friday.
Okay.
Maybe.
Right, I feel like you like the biggest mystery man, bro. Like,
people always tell me that.
Straight up. Cause I'm like, hey man, what's up? What you got?
You're so mysterious.
Cause I feel like you don't tell the whole truth. I feel like you be like dancing around stuff. Like, come on, man. Come on, are you gonna be out? Come on, man.
Man, one thing about me, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I know you tell the truth, but I
Regardless of
mean,
what
my
it is.
fault. I know you're gonna tell me the truth, but you're not gonna tell me the whole.
I'm not gonna elaborate.
Yeah,
on
you're not gonna
things.
elaborate. You're
I
like,
just give you the broad strokes
like,
of it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what you do. Okay, now I know. Cold-blooded.
Do I do that with Jewel? I don't think I do that with you. I think Jewel and I, we
vibe.
we vibe.
You so white, bro. Hey, Jewel, man.
Speaking of, she should have been here.
Yeah, funny. I thought she had a doctor's appointment.
Because when I got here and noticed that she wasn't gonna be a part of this, I almost left.
For real?
Yeah, man.
Because funny thing, she was supposed to come too, but she had a doctor's appointment because from the car accident. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so usually.
So when we do part 2, she gonna be.
You gonna come off part 2?
Heck yeah.
Hey man, that's funny, man. I think this is a cool little podcast, bro.
You did
a good job today, man.
It is. But your podcast as a whole, you know what I'm saying? It's been, man, it's just been crazy watching your journey, dude.
Yeah.
Like somebody coming from out of state
and
just coming to St. Louis and just taking over the game.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these guys, man, I'm just keeping it real. They weren't doing what they're doing now before you showed up.
Heck no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just want to see which one I'm going to start doing a podcast now. Because you know it's going to be somebody.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Then you're going to have to reinvent yourself again.
Oh, yeah, man. I think I like the podcast, right now just because, I ain't gonna lie, bro, it's like therapy, bro. You know what I mean? Just talking to people and learning about entrepreneurs or learn about people, period. Not just entrepreneurs, man. Just learn about people, period. Just how they move and how they get to where they're supposed to be and how did they start doing it and the interactions I've had with other people, it's been kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? So
you have done some good interviews, man.
I appreciate it, man. I'm still working on my interviewing skills, man, as we speak. You know what I mean? Nah, but with that being said, man, listen, this has been a dope episode of my man Cash Money. Where can they find you, Cash? Can they find you anywhere on social media? LinkedIn, Instagram. What's your Instagram name?
What is my Instagram name?
That's crazy.
I couldn't even tell you. I think it's just Tony Thompson, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is.
I'll put him on here, man. If y'all want to follow him, you don't hear him post nothing, but he's just a character, man. Just I'm
not in social media like you kids. I'm getting old, man. My birthday gonna be on the 19th, so you know.
This month?
Next Monday.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah.
How are you gonna be, man? Let people know. Everybody thinking you.
I'm gonna be old.
Hey, a lot of people kept saying you were from 70 to
right. I'm 60. I'm like, wait a minute now, hold on. I know it may look a little rough here, but 60, 70 years old.
Right.
Now, I'll be 45.
Okay, so you 79? You're born 79?
Yep.
Okay.
February 19th.
Okay. Is that
Pisces?
Okay.
We run the world.
Not cool, man.
Hey, did you like Usher's performance last night?
I thought it was dope.
I did too.
That's my everybody was whack. Why they thought it was whack for it?
Right. I mean, he only get 14 minutes.
Right.
What you want, a full Usher concert?
He got at least about 10, 12 songs in. You know what I'm saying?
Dog. When I watched that halftime show, I was like, I forgot, man, how his catalog is, man.
Man, it's so long.
Dude.
Yeah.
God, dog.
It's long, bro.
Man.
Yeah, but with that being said, though, tune in. Appreciate y'all always. Groom Theory Podcast. Till next time, y'all be blessed. One love.